CGI sequel with Leon and hopefully some old from characters from a past game. Maybe Billy Cohen from the
Oh.
from
Hey,
Resident Evil Zero.
hey, Saveanime.
Hello.
Hey, Saveanimeorburyit.
You guys doing the podcast right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the middle of it.
Alright.
Yeah, we're talking about the new Resident Evil game film coming out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Resident Evil 6. I mean, I've got on pre-order for which includes the past 5 games for DLC.
Oh, oh, are you gonna get the $1,200 jacket that's gonna be with it?
Hell no. Yeah, I don't care about some jacket.
I heard about that.
That's I believe that's only in Japan. Last I heard, I mean, I assume it's only in Japan, but I'd never buy a game strictly for a jacket. I mean, I bought the anthology collection, I think that's what it's called, because when I heard that there was going to be one that included the DLC for all the prior games, I'm like, well, the 5 main games, not Outbreak or any other crappy titles. I'm like, sign me up.
What
I know.
about Zero?
Say what?
What about Resident Evil Zero?
No, that's not included. It's for the anthology collection. There's the Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, Resident Evil 4 in HD, and Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition.
I got a question on the uncut version of number 1. Is that going to be like the GameCube version, the one with the remastered graphics and everything?
I don't think so. I think it's the PlayStation 4.
I like the GameCube version better.
Yeah, because I mean that's the main reason why I'm updating my PS3 hard drive tomorrow. I've got a friend coming over who's installed it for other people. He's gonna basically update it for me. Yeah, I bought a $100 terabyte hard drive laptop. Well, a laptop hard drive, and so basically I'm going to put that bad boy in my PS3 and go from a 160 gigabyte memory to 1 terabyte, 1,000 gigabytes.
Well, I will say is I do like the GameCube version better, just because you get better voice acting, better graphics, better everything in that version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the only Resident Evil games I've played are, that I recall, is Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube, which I liked. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, and 5. And I think I played Outbreak 1.
Of all the Resident Evil games I played 1 through 4.
You didn't play 5?
No. I didn't beat 3 though, because number 1, I don't care what anyone says, but number 3 scares the crap out of me. Literally, it does.
3 for me, well, 3 was for more or less for me was piss hard at times. That game was a bitch to play.
I can't play because I can't stand being chased by Nemesis all the time.
Yeah, but that wasn't Code Veronica, was it?
No, that was a different one.
Okay, because...
What about the new one? Does he chase around the new one?
Who?
Operation Raccoon City.
Oh, I haven't even... Oh, I haven't even played Raccoon City. Operation Raccoon City. I was originally going to buy Raccoon City, but then I heard feedback that the gameplay is horrible. Controls are terrible. That's just a plain terrible game. So I'm like, screw that. I'm putting my pre-order down for Resident Evil 6.
I will say though, Resident Evil 4 is the master of all Resident Evil games, in my opinion.
That's actually the one that got me into Resident Evil games, was Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 was the one that got me into it. But, well, go ahead.
They should remaster, with new graphics and everything, Resident Evil 2, because that's the best game I've played of the Resident Evil series, other than 4.
And then...
Go ahead.
And then they got Resident Evil 5, which was kind of stupid.
Why? Because they killed off Wesker? Oops. Spoiler.
Well, it was just the whole, I don't know. I didn't really care for the plot that much. Your partner was an idiot. You're a fucking moron.
I didn't play the game, but I watched walkthroughs of it, and it looked alright. But I'm saving my money for something else.
And what's that?
Secret.
Secret?
Yeah.
Is that? Are you saying basically you're not going to say who, or I mean, say what you're going to buy, or just that the name of the game is
All right,
secret?
I'll give you a spoiler. I'm buying. I'm saving money for the Wii U.
When is that coming out?
I don't know, but trust me, I'm very interested in the Wii U, especially with all the rumors of it being able to play all your old Nintendo games if you buy all the downloaded versions too.
Are you saying that if you have downloadable games on your Wii system that you can play them on your Wii U?
Yeah, like the old classic Nintendo games like Battletoads and etc.
What about SNES games?
Yeah.
Those too. In fact, you
Sweet.
can do it on the new Wii, on the Wii right now. But I've also heard other things too about the Wii U.
Well, hopefully with the Wii U, I've gone shit about this, but I want to see an M-rated Zelda game. I really want them to do something different with Zelda. Because, let's be realistic, the premise has gone very stale.
No, I want to see
What?
when on the Nintendo system is a side-scroller Turok game.
I want them to bring an HD collection for Turok.
Well, see what kind of. Well, I would like them to see, make a Zelda game that goes back to the graphics of
A Link to the
Legend of
Past.
Yeah, that is still my all-time favorite Zelda game. I never get tired of playing it and beating it. I mean, I'll replay it over and over every year.
My favorite.
Here's another thing I want when it comes to a new game. Mega Man 11 or whatever the next Mega Man's going to be, like 12, 11, or whatever it's called, with remastered and newer graphics than the 8-bit graphics.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I actually like the 8-bit graphics. Or, I mean, because, I mean, each series is different. I mean, you've got
But
the...
yes, but nostalgia can only take you so far when it comes to games.
I honestly want them to remake the original Zelda. I would love to see that get a remake.
I would love to see Super Metroid being remade.
Yeah. Or maybe Breath of Fire 2.
My favorite Zelda game was the original. That game was still the best.
Or remake the original Kirby game.
Also, I want them to do something. Metroid. I'd also like to see maybe an M-rated Metroid game get made.
Impossible.
Are you eating Saveanime?
Yeah.
Well, Nintendo's become, a lot of their franchises have become very stale over the years. It's like, wow, we've seen this how many times?
Oh, you're talking about E3?
Well, their last Kirby game was pretty good.
Well, yeah, but look at their Zelda games. They haven't been all that great. I thought Twilight Princess was overrated.
The new, what was it called? Skyward Sword?
Yeah.
I heard good things about it. In fact, I played a demo of it, and it was pretty good.
I don't have to. Skyward Sword looks okay. I will one day play it, but it's like honestly, I want them to do something different with Zelda. I want them to be honest. I want a different developer to take over. I just want like BioWare. I want BioWare to make a Zelda game. Someone like BioWare.
That would be impossible because number one, here's the main problem is just that Nintendo's not going to share their product with a third-party company.
Well, they've done with Capcom before. They've worked with Capcom for Zelda games.
They have on. Oh, you mean on the Soul Calibur one?
Well, no, they've worked on a few Zelda games. They've let Capcom develop them.
Which one?
It was a few GBA games they let them do.
Wind Waker?
No, it wasn't Wind Waker. I would have to look into this, but I know they've let Capcom do a few of them. But like I said, I would like to see BioWare do it to try just to see what they could do with the Zelda game because I think it'd be kind of cool to see what they would do.
Now, what would be cool would be a remastered version of Budokai Tenkaichi 3 released with Budokai Tenkaichi 4 if it ever does come out.
Well, I heard rumors that it's not going to be called Budokai Tenkaichi 4. It's going to be called the uh, the title of the last game, Ultimate Tenkaichi. And just basically had the 2 at the end.
As long I'm still stunned I'm still stunned they're making a Connect Dragon Ball Z. No,
The
you.
only reason why I would want to buy it is to see if there's going to be an English dub of episode of Bardock.
What? Are you serious? That's the only reason why you would buy it?
Yeah, because I would like to see it English dubbed.
No.
I doubt it's ever going to be English dubbed. And besides that,
Which is why I'm probably not going to buy it.
The Connect is terrible. I mean, I don't even own a 360, and I saw the gameplay for it. I think it was at a convention where somebody was testing it out, and the controlling was horrible.
Actually, I want to bring this up. Why hasn't Funimation dubbed the last 3 Dragon Ball Z films? Eradication of the Super Saiyans, the Bardock movie, and that one little movie they did, Goku and Friends. Why haven't they dubbed those?
Yoso and Goku, Return of Son Goku and Friends.
Yeah, why haven't they dubbed those yet? Those would be like those.
I don't know.
Because those would make them money.
But they did. But they did release and in the subtitles they did spell it the American way and plan to eradicate the Super Saiyans. They spelled Frieza his American way, and so on and so forth with Turles and Slug and so on and so forth.
Because when I got the Ultimate Tenkaichi game, I assumed that the plan to eradicate the Super Saiyans. I thought that was going to be English dubbed, or
You mean Raging Blast 2?
Wait, was it on that?
Yeah, that was Raging Blast 2. That was when it was.
Yeah, because well, for Raging Blast 2, when I got that game, I assumed it was going to be a separate disc, and yet it was built into the game as a separate feature. And then when I watched it, it was in Japanese. I'm like, okay, I'm not complaining about the Japanese, because I loved the Dragon Ball Z series in the Japanese audio and the Japanese music, but wouldn't it make more sense to have it in English dub, because it would be with the North American audience?
Or at least let them choose an English or Japanese version.
Yeah, and I mean, it was still fun to watch, but and I also assumed, I was like, well, maybe there's a separate file that if you play a certain part of the game, you'll unlock it, but no.
Here's one thing I'd like to see when they release the new Dragon Ball Z movie over here on DVD in America, that they would release it as a triple feature.
With the other...
Yeah, English dub. Yes.
Yeah, that's...
Like a redub it, yeah, that would be good.
With all the other stuff they haven't released yet, just release them all on Blu-ray. I'll be happy.
Or here's another good idea: redub all of the DBZ movies with the old cast and with some of the new members of the cast.
Wait, you're talking about the Ocean Dub cast?
No, the Funimation cast.
Yeah.
The only thing I would like I said, I don't really mind the dub for the movies. It's the movies. I don't care. The dubs are mediocre. They're just mediocre dubs. So I don't really.
The remastered dubs need to be. Oh, even the remastered versions suck badly.
One thing I give those movies credit for, and is that one thing I did kind of like about the movies, though. One thing I did enjoy was the fact that they had bands actually playing when you were watching the movies. You could listen to Stirred.
Only a few of them. Let's see, like Lord Slug, Cooler Part 1. What else? The Broly
Trunks, History Trunks.
Yeah, and then also Bardock.
And then the fact that
and the first 2 Broly movies, and that would probably be it.
And the fact that some fans are trying to say that the movies can actually fit in, or
only a couple of them can, but
3.
Other than that,
no. The only 2 that can fit in are History of Trunks and Bardock, the Father of Goku, and they're not even movies; they're TV specials.
Well, Revenge of Cooler could fit in.
Actually, I can.